Welcome back to our channel. Today we are visiting Pamarah Lodge, which is consistently in the top 5 places to stay in Victoria Falls. It has rave reviews on TripAdvisor and last year got the People's Best of Best awards. Let's go and have a look at what the rave reviews are all about.
Here's your key card.
Thank you so
Enjoy
much.
your stay.
Thank you. Well, check-in was a breeze. A very warm welcome from the reception team, and we got a beautiful refreshing towel and a delicious iced tea. So we are staying in room number 7. It's one of 14 rooms. It is magnificent. Beautiful big king-size bed. They brought our luggage in for us a little earlier. The rooms are really spacious with double volume ceilings, all have air conditioning and very interesting fans. They look like aeroplane propellers. In every room there is a safe, hairdryer, slippers and robe, and tea and coffee making facilities, which is great. This is a stunning bathroom, beautiful big bath, double shower heads, double vanities, and of course the lovely robes. The special feature of this room is this amazing outdoor courtyard. It's a private courtyard with your own sun lounges and even better still, an outdoor shower. So an early morning shower with the birds or a nighttime shower with the stars. The communal lounge area is so cozy and comfy, and again that aeronautical theme runs strong. Mornette's dad was a world-renowned photographer and he's left them the most beautiful cameras to use as the decor in their hotel. Of the 14 rooms, 2 are family rooms with exciting loft beds for the kids. All of the rooms are en suite and can be made up into either twin or double configurations. Each room is a slightly different shape, but all beautifully decorated with the same aviation theme, with differing pictures and wallpapers. Our first activity, of course, was to go on a tour of the falls. Words, pictures and videos can't actually express the grandeur and awesomeness of this site. We visited in February when the water levels are really high and everything is lush and green, but that means a lot of spray and we did get totally soaked. A top tip from us, visit the falls in the afternoon as the sun is higher in the sky, which means you will see a lot of bright rainbows. Victoria Falls is known as the adrenaline capital of Africa, and so we tested our adrenaline to the max and enjoyed the thrill of a canopy tour and gorge swing.
Yeah, baby!
The Zimbabwean people are very creative and you'll find a lot of wonderful arts and crafts and curios in the curio market. You'll be spoilt for choice with souvenirs. We went on a spectacular sunset cruise on the Zambezi River and were very lucky to witness elephants swimming in the river, as well as huge pods of hippos and a few lazy crocodiles too. We're told that the average stay is 2 nights in Victoria Falls, and we can confirm that this is definitely not long enough to see, do and experience everything there is to do. We would highly recommend a 4 or 5 night stay to enjoy everything without rushing. Thank you so much.
Please enjoy.
So I have ordered a golden sunset spritzer. This is the prop and rota bar, again the aviation theme, and a lot of the cocktails have got aviation themed names. We're going to have to ask Phil about that. This is a great dinner menu. Every night there is a different theme. Tonight is Friday, so it's fish and chips on the menu tonight, which is great. And they've also got a really good sustainability policy. Fresh seasonal food and produce is purchased locally by our head chef on a daily basis. And food is prepared exactly to order, thus preventing unnecessary food wastage. We have had a brilliant stay here at Pamarah, and what sets it apart is that it is family owned and run by this amazing family.
amazing.
This is Phil, he is the owner, and we have had such an amazing time with you. Thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you guys, really. Yeah, so glad you could come and experience our family hospitality and just be with us. Yeah.
Well, it's felt like home away from home, so that's the whole family thing.
I think we're one of the few lodges now that is still sort of family owned and operated. We're on the ground, all of us, every day. We work as a family, and it's a privilege for us to be able to do that. And then you to sense that is fantastic.
We really do sense it.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit about the name, Pamarah, and your logo?
Yeah, so when it came to naming this company, we really wanted to incorporate our family names. And so it's just the first letter of each of our names. So it's Phil, and Mornette is my wife, and Morn does all the marketing and stuff like that. And Ross is my son. He's in charge of all the restaurant, and he's a chef by training. And Holly's our daughter. So we say she's the silent H, but she's not. She's actually pretty key in running the business, and she does all the admin and stuff like that. So Pamarah is just our name. And then the logo, it's got vibes of propellers for the aviation theme, because I was this pilot for 30 years. And then it's also got compass rose indications, north, south, east, west. And then the circle around us is the four of us in the middle of the circle, and we hold together by Christ. We're Christians, and that's very important for us. And then the four lines underneath are the indication of the waterfall.
That is absolutely beautiful. Love that.
You like it?
I absolutely love it. And then you kind of answered, because I was going to say we've spotted little aviation themes all over the hotel, and you've kind of answered that. It's because?
Yeah, so for 30 years I was a pilot. I started off as a bush pilot in Zimbabwe, flew for Air Zimbabwe, the national carrier, went across and flew for Emirates, and I was a Boeing 777 captain for a season of my life, and then we came back here in time for our children to start high school, and I started flying private jets, which I did all the way up until COVID. So I had 30 years of flying, a flying career. And yeah, you can't miss the aviation. It's not exactly subtle, is it?
No. But it's brilliant. It's lovely. And then that brings me to, why did you open a lodge?
You know what, one thing wrong with being a pilot is that you have to go for a medical every 6 months. And when you're a young pilot, it really doesn't worry you much. But as you get older, past 40, you have to go every 6 months. And I started to think, what would happen if I went into my medical and I failed? And what would we do for an income? Then it kind of dawned on us that I'd spent half of my adult life living in a hotel. So it made a lot of sense for us to actually build one, and that's what we did.
And by staying in half your adult life in hotels, you've seen what works and what doesn't, and you have really made everything work here. It's great.
Thank you. It's often the things that you don't see. The convenience of plug points on each side of the headboard, a Wi-Fi that is strong throughout the lodge. You can't get a room that has bad Wi-Fi. And the things in the background that just make it work. But really, I think what I miss living in big hotels was the personal touch. They're very cold and clinical at times, and we wanted to offer something completely different when we did this job. Yeah.
Well, you have nailed it.
Thank you.
Thank
Debs.
you so
Thank
much.
You, Debs.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is a very well-deserved award. We've had nothing but beautiful smiles, warm welcomes, and a very comfortable night's sleep.